Welcome to Eagle Spire Gaming. I'm your host Crown, and I'm playing against John today, and we're at a very public place, so I'm going to try to make it quick and quiet and painless. But we're playing point defense, and it's about 900 points, 856-ish for each of us. I've got an armored company and a sub-cohort. There's a couple of Velatari on march orders, some Baneblades, some Malcadors with las cannons and heavy bolters. Sentinels moving forward. We're playing point assault, which means it's two triangles that meet up at the center, and we don't have any. We have a 3-inch range that we can't go to, and these empty bases are plasma gunners. What legion are you playing today?
This will be Dark Angels.
Dark Angels, and some Terminators marching. You could actually have them in Deep Strike if you wanted.
In this case, I'm going to leave them right where they're at.
Yeah.
Just so I can get used to the gameplay.
Lovely looking dreadnoughts and some missile launchers, some of them in stealth mode. And you stole some of my tanks. You stole some, they're your tanks, but...
The idea of stealing them?
Yeah. That's why we're fighting today. Forge. It issued out my tanks to you. Alright. We'll see you at the end of the first turn and we'll do a recap. Eagle Spire Gaming, if we didn't forget to do rolls for initiative. I got a 1 and you got 3, so you have the initiative. Sweet. We'll be going first. Dark Angels, turn 1. And I took an early grab of this objective once I realized nobody over here really could counter me. I stayed put with my command squad here, and these guys have, these Russes have some shots on Malcadors. Took the building, Malcadors to support because I know that those rockets can do a lot of damage. And I charged the Terminators. I lost 2 of the Velatari coming in as bolt guns and plasma guns opened up on me. And then these guys marched up and a little bit of walking so I can get some shots off. And you had to change your plans a little.
Yes, not what I was expecting, so...
The missile launchers shot at the Malcadors and did 1 wound. My Layman Russes fired down only in range of their Vanquisher cannons and took out 1 Malcador, and that one is wounded. He did pass the morale check though. Close combat in this first turn, and I managed to kill 1 guy. You passed your morale. These guys tied. These 2 tied. You passed your morale, so my guys will be running at the end of the turn. The Las Tertio failed to do anything to the entrenched missile launchers. The Layman Russes did 2 wounds to Malcador, so killed the first one, put the wound on the other guy, and then at the end of the shooting, the Dreadnoughts, Contemptors with the las cannons, they finished him off. And over here, we had we shot some Sentinels into that building with missile launchers, and we took out all 4 of the tacticals. That's now just a commander and 4 plasma gunners.
Correct.
And oh yes, your Malcador fired a couple shots. Autocannon snuffed a las Tertio, and a las cannon snuffed another one. And that is the end of turn 1. I've got 3 objectives. You've got 1. You're flanking with some armor. We'll see how things plan out in turn 2.
Sweet. I am starting to understand what these guys are talking about. Transports for Space Marines.
Yeah.
You've got to be able to move these guys.
Yeah. So 2 points, 2 points, 4, 8, 12, and then because I have the middle and another one, it's an extra 4. So 16. It's 18 to 2. The rally. 2 is going to be a fun one. The tanks are slowing down to shoot. We got people charging. It's assault, beautiful assault marines there. My tanks aren't going to even first fire, and my command squad's going to march. They've got that objective now. These guys might first fire if they're not killed by your missiles first. That's a tactical squad, and Lincoln Russells, and these guys the Terminators are part of that unit. They're just independent.
And since these guys have already done it,
they don't have to have the same order. You can choose here. That and there. Maybe I'll charge. Probably not. Let's see who goes first. Or initiative. Alright, I get it this time. I moved up around the left. You moved up to counter. My Veltari took the building so that they could nothing to charge. You charged me, I charged back for those assault marines, and then with nothing to charge it, you came up, you got some point defense off, killed a las rifle. I moved up trying to get into a position where I could minimize return shots and maybe take out that guy on his own. And then these guys have a flanking shot into my rear, and the las cannons there moved up as well. So let's get on to first fires. Really presented with a lot of good target choices here. My las rifles here tried to shoot at your terminators and did nothing. Your missile launchers, beautiful missile launchers, shot into my sentinels, only killed one, but then the command squad with all the plasma and the terminators attached took out the other two. I need to make a morale check, and I will do that now. I will fail that now, and that means that they're running.
Don't send assault marines after Ogrins?
Yeah, so they're gone. They're gone. Yep, gone. Baneblade Hellhammers tried to take out the Vanquisher Cannon Layman Russes and shoot at the point defense at the Contemptor Dreadnoughts. Got one kill on the Layman Russes, got nothing on the Contemptors. Layman Russes didn't do anything to the Baneblades, but they did. Their heavy bolters did take out the last Sentinel. Contemptors didn't do anything. These guys never got a chance to shoot, unfortunately. Fortunately for me. And then he failed to do anything with his shots. And these guys came around the back and managed to take out one of the Layman Russes. And the Layman Russes wiped out the. There was three predators there. They shot before they lost the guy, but they took those all out. All right, so that is. I still have the same objectives as last turn. Same for you. Yep. So you're at 4, and I'm at 36.
All right.
Oh, what's our secondaries? I have Carnage, so I'm doing great with that. I just got to kill you.
And so far, you're out of my deployment zone,
so you're doing great with yours. We're all. I don't remember what it's called. I got to get into your deployment zone to stop you from. What is Defiant? You got Defiant, yeah. Something along those lines. All right, we'll be back with turn 3. These guys, I kept them in range so that they could get that 2 up. I got a 2, so they rallied. That's my master tactician. Not my master tactician. Well, he's the master tactician. He's the commander. Oh, advancing. These guys got to march to get back up into the fight. Maybe I'll charge with my infantry here. They'll definitely try to charge, which is even better that you don't want to first fire with them because they'll just charge you. They can't take a first fire because they're too far away from the tank commander. You got first fire and march, and first fire and first fire and march. All right, I'm charging with these guys, and I'm going to move these guys because I don't need to go. Well, if I want your objective, if I want that secondary, I need to go that way. But to forget about initiative.
Ooh,
who had it last time? Me. So you have the initiative.
Sweet.
A lot of so that's all the movements. A lot of things happened. A lot of charges. We're going to go in no particular order. These guys moved over here and Overwatched completely wiped out the remaining 4 guys that were there. It was good because they were on charge orders, so they could have came back. Had to move this detachment up here. They had repositioned to get themselves to only try and get rid of those rear shots, but it doesn't matter now. They can't even see. These guys moved up. You came around and pointed this way, thinking I was going to charge you, or to shoot these guys after they inevitably finished killing those guys. And that's just a bunch of las rifles and flamers assaulting a building full of missile marines. And then these guys came up. They couldn't quite get to the objective, but that Malchior's on the objective now. You came into this building, and I moved up, killing. I charged these guys. I charged the 4 Veltari into these Layman Russes. You overwatched and killed half of them. Maybe I can kill those tanks, but either way, I'm going to run at the end. I then moved up and point defense on that the Terminator, the Dreadnought's killing 2 of them. Now there's only 1 left. So that's where we're at now. And you have the initiative, so it's going to be your first fires. They killed your tanks, and you didn't run away. I killed 3 of them. You killed a few of my guys. Actually, how many of my guys did you kill?
Oh, I think just 2.
Yeah. So, because you killed the guy that was there and there. Yeah, you killed 2. So, you passed your morale, even though your formation's broken at this point. And, so now on to shooting. You killed 2 guys with your Malcador shooting at my building, shooting at my guys around your building, because they're not pinned. My Bane Blades hit your building 3 times, and you must have set up a void shield or something in there, because it did nothing.
Need 8 on each one.
They are still going to run away. They're not going to be coming back. Maybe we'll see what happens in another turn. And they just too far out of range to shoot anything, and they tried to get 1 shot off on the rear there. Barely. From here, it doesn't really even look like they had it, but but they missed. Maybe they don't have it. I guess not. Yeah, we might have tapped that. All right, so yeah, we'll. All right, so this turn you were getting 6 this turn, which puts you at 10, and I'm getting 10 this turn. So most of your stuff is advancing.
Yes.
And I might charge if you come in range, and advance, and maybe I'll charge. There's a bunch of stuff here. Who knows? And these guys are already there, and they are there. And then you're first firing with them, and I'm trying to move up. These guys are still running. We need to roll for initiative. You had it last turn. I win ties. You have it this turn. So you moved all your stuff. The point defense, these guys killed a guy. He ran away on a 1. And then everything kind of, your guys went from this building to here. Dark Angels into that building. They're running away. I backed up, fired point defense, and killed the Dreadnought. These guys are still just locked into combat there. You moved everything else and stayed out of range, so I ended up having to put these guys in the building. They couldn't charge anybody. Vanquishers came up, point defense on these guys and missed everything. These guys came up and are they in range to point defense anything? Good. 12 inches.
12 inches wall in this way.
Because if you can get these guys, which I don't think you might not be able to get them both. If you can get them both, then
get one base but not the other.
Yeah. Killing them before your guy goes would let you shoot him at my building. It's your initiative, and you got first fire. I do not. Archer cannon, the only first fire for this turn. Not able to land its hit, but the heavy bolters killed the last of the flamethrowers, auxiliaries, which clears up this missile launcher to shoot. Update this turn. Lemon Rosses managed to kill 1 of the Sicarians, and I don't remember what else there was on the table because a lot of it's gone.
You got rid of these guys.
You got rid of those guys. I got rid of those guys. I got rid of the Layman Russ here with my guys. Your Terminators are independent, so they shot at the 2 guys running away here, and your tank shot at the 1 guy running away here somewhere, and all of them died. And then you got 4 plasma guns here, and they took a chance. 10-inch range. They had, of the 3 Lemon Rosses, they had 2 in range. You got 3 hits. I rolled 2 1s, and then I rolled another 1 for the route. Yep. And now I have las rifles and I have bane blades. And turn 5, I retook this objective, and you took that one. So I get 4 points here and 2 points here, and that gives me 6. So I'm up to 48, and You're getting 4 points there, 4 points there, and 2 points there. So you're getting 10. You're at 24. 24. All right. You're catching up. There's not a lot of time left, though.
Nope.
Turn 5. Best thing to do with these guys would be to charge. I had been thinking about first fire to overwatch you as you charged me, but then I realized I got to get in your deployment zone, and I don't get a benefit to being in a building because you're Dark Angels, and you have Phosphics. I don't know if it's grenades or if it's just Phosphics weapons. Phosphics
These are grenades.
aura, yeah, but you're gonna move and shoot and move and shoot. That's probably for the best because then you get your overwatches. These guys are charging a bunch of plasmas and terminators in here. I'm gonna try to advance because if I get in there, he doesn't get points, and I need to kill him. I've probably done enough in killing damage.
You did quite a bit. You got quite a few squads.
I don't think I did as much as you did though, but I do still have. That's a hefty bit of points
There's a hefty
actually.
bit of points in there.
I probably shouldn't have brought those. I probably should have brought more Malcadors or something. But yeah, all right. Let's roll initiative.
Got it. 6.
Looks like you're retaining the initiative. So there's not. You can move them if you want. There's not much to go here. I fired Overwatch. I managed to kill a couple of guys. The weapons that weren't forward facing, I had driven forward to shoot autocannons at that, hoping to kill it because I'm trying to kill as much as I can. I charged here. He Overwatched. He had been right there, so I could. I tried to wrap around, but you know it's a vehicle, so it moved out of the way. Obviously, that was always going to happen. And then you counter-charged me. So, it's, there's no first fire, it's just going to be close combat. Attacking from the rear, my tanks got tired, but your guys got exhausted, and then I blew up.
No point defense for him.
No, this is how the game ends. This fight finishes with my guy, your tank killing my guy, but your guy not killing my guy. My guy that the tank killed. Your tank killed a guy that killed his other guy, so that's why it's like that. So you killed 3 and I killed 3, so it just ends there. And you know what you didn't do though? You didn't move somebody here to capture that.
I did not.
No.
Because I was worried about the secondary objective.
Could have moved around that way, yeah. I think he had the las cannons ready to shoot at other people. Yeah.
Yeah. I could have brought
He's
him
in
back
the
around.
secondary. All right, so I think we'll calculate the score and see how that went. Came back
If I take
8 points more if you had gotten that, which still wouldn't be
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough.
wouldn't be enough. It'd be a lot closer. I killed 65% of your army, getting half points for all the units that I killed half of. So you got 10 points for. I got 10 points for my secondary. You got 10 points for yours because I had people in here, but not enough to give you less. So that also was unfortunate for you, just because I didn't even make a morale check for it because we tied the fight.
Yep. Exactly right.
But yeah, I think it went well.
There's a lot of models off the table right now. So.
Oh yeah, no, look at it all. This was less than 1,000 points. I think we should try 1,000 points next time.
Absolutely. Get more units. Maybe we're some Titans.
Yeah, Titans.
Yep.
And eventually bigger and bigger games, but yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was good driving up here to play again.
I greatly appreciate you coming up here.
Good game. Thanks for having me, and we'll do it again soon
Absolutely.
with more, bigger, better. That's what. Well, we're not going to say that.